NASCAR fans often talk about the driver, pit crew, and crew chief, but there's another team member that's just as important, the spotter.
Being a former driver, you can kind of help the driver now as a spotter, what they need to hear, what they want to hear, when they want to hear it.
Well, I think what Kevin's really trying to say is that me and him weren't good enough at driving race cars, so we somehow got good at watching them go around. Earl tried to drive, he couldn't get in the car, so they realized he was better at picking them up. So
every time I drove, I'd come back to the shop with the hood up over the windshield or on fire.
After spending nearly 40 weeks a year together, these four Team Hendrick spotters have formed quite a bond.
When Earl's leading, he walks more than anybody I've ever seen. He walks to every lap car they're getting ready to catch. Hey, get out of the way, we're coming. Hey, we get out of the way. He must walk 1,000 steps. Hey, we're coming. 48's coming. Outside.
Well, I do. I go down there and tell them that we're on our way and we'd like what lane we prefer. But most of the time, it's usually thank you. I mean, those spotters know what they're doing, and they're informing that driver for the most part what's happening. And I'm just down there to say thanks a lot for giving us that opportunity.
There's 40 spotters, and most of us have been doing it for 10, 12, 15 years. And we all have a spot that we go to at every single track, and we know not to take each other's spot.
Anyone ever try to take someone's spot, or that's just like, yeah?
New guys, but they learn in a hurry.
They learn pretty quick.
What's your relationship like on and off the track with each of your drivers?
Our relationship rarely does it ever carry over to a personal life or something. You know, he'll come by my house. He went with me to pick my little girl up from school a few weeks ago, and it's good. I mean, you know, we're off on a Sunday, me and the family go out to his house and swim in the pool and just have a good time. So he's a great friend, and I really enjoy working with him for like 98% of the time. There's that little bit that I, you know, get frustrated, but you know, at the end of the day, we're at heat of the moment stuff, and you know, we're great friends away from the track. We're very fortunate to have personal relationships with our drivers. Like, he knows Casey fairly well. He knows Chase good. He knows Jimmy really well. I know Dale Jr. And honestly, we all know each other's drivers fairly well too. So, but it's really good to be a spotter for, you know, not a lot of guys have that connection to be friends with their driver away from the track as well. And I think that helps all of us do our jobs too, because not only does he trust you more as a friend too, you know, I think it carries over in that aspect as well. I think it's a big bonus to have that friendship as well.
It's a different kind of bond. It's a bond you develop over a period of time based on trust, reliability. You know, I got your back. And once you develop that bond, it lasts forever.
And while challenges come along with spotting just like any other job, these four men are very thankful for the position that they have.
And man, I think it's the greatest job I've ever had. You know, I get to watch the greatest drivers, the greatest places, and watch a race, so it's a lot of fun. And obviously having a successful driver makes it even more exciting.